and today I'm going to show you how to make my vegan cranberry and thyme cheese ball. Now this cheese ball is one of my most favorite vegan cheeses ever. I mean, like store-bought, homemade, whatever. It's one of my most favorites. I make it all the time. It's gorgeous to look at with the cranberries on the outside and the thyme on the inside. Very pretty, but oh, it is just so tasty. I brought this to so many parties and potlucks, and it always gets devoured immediately. And a lot of people think it's like a cow milk cheese, and I'm like, no, man, it's vegan. Vegan food is the best food. Now, don't be intimidated by the idea of making your own homemade vegan cheese. This recipe is really easy to make. You'll see in a minute. Only 9 ingredients. I'm excited. Let's get started. I want to stop eating vegan cheese. The first thing we're gonna need is raw cashews. I want to make sure these cashews are nice and soft so they can blend into creamy, dreamy deliciousness. To soften cashews, you can soak them for like a long time, several hours in cold water. My hack? Put them in a pot, cover with water, bring to a boil for about 10 minutes until the cashews are nice and tender. Good to go. So 1 cup of cashews boiled for 10 minutes. I'm gonna put them on the stove. While my cashews are boiling, I'm gonna get all the other ingredients ready. So grab yourself a food processor, and to that we're gonna add some lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Now, coconut oil is key for this recipe because coconut oil has the unique quality of being solid at room temperature. And so that's what's going to help the cheese firm up and become solid, but also stay creamy and melty and delicious. 2 teaspoons of white miso paste. I love using miso paste in this cheese recipe because not only does it add a like salty, umami, amazing depth of flavor, it also has kind of an aged taste to it. So it's gonna help the cheese taste a little bit more aged, like cheese is. You know. 1 clove of garlic and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now this doesn't go in the food processor just yet, but I'm also gonna need about a tablespoon of thyme leaves. I'm just gonna remove them from the stems. A little will do it. And then give them a little chop up as well. If you're new to working with fresh thyme, it's really easy. To remove the leaves from the stem, all you have to do is grab the stem at the top and then run your fingers down and the leaves can pop right off. And then I just pull the little top leaves off. Super duper easy. Love it. So I need a tablespoon of thyme. That looks about right to me. So I'm just gonna run my knife through it just a couple times to make sure it's all nicely chopped up in little pieces. Perfect. So my cashews have been boiled and then I just drained and rinsed them. So now I'm gonna add them to the food processor with everything else that I already put in there. Like so. Now I'm gonna pop this on here. And now we just want to blend this up until it's 100% smooth, creamy, dreamy, amazing. That's what we want to do. Okay, go. You're gonna want to stop and scrape the sides several times to make sure that everything is mixed in, and we really want to make sure it's as smooth and creamy, dreamy as possible. It smells so good already. So cheesy. So right now it is blended, but it's still got some gritty texture to it. You want to keep pushing it past that point. Make sure you get it all the way to creamy smoothie deliciousness. And people say I'm an overactor. So I have let this blend. I just kind of let it sit here and blend for about 5 minutes, just letting it do its thing. So it's nice and smooth and creamy now, and I know I've reached the right texture because it kind of gets almost this like sticky, like look how it's on there. It's like this like sticky texture almost. So now just to add that thyme, I'm just gonna add that 1 tablespoon of fresh thyme. Pop this back in and just pulse it just a few times to incorporate. set you aside. To make this into a cheese ball, just grab yourself a little bowl and a square of plastic wrap. Oh, did a really bad job of that. Just kind of shove it into your bowl, like so. And scoop your cheese mixture into the bowl. Leave none of this goodness behind. Trust me. Delish. Just like that. Now just gather up the corners of the plastic wrap. Give it a twist and then just kind of like, you know, pat it into a ball shape. And that's it. So just pop it in the fridge to chill for a couple of hours until it's nice and solid. You can leave it overnight. You can do it a couple days ahead, whatever you like. And then all we have to do is decorate it with cranberries. Okay, let's check it out. All right, my cheese ball is now nice and firm. You can just unwrap it. If there's any kind of like weird lumpy bumpies, you can just kind of like use your hands to shape it a little bit more. And I'm just gonna pop it on a plate. There we go. Vegan cheese ball. Doesn't it look kind of crazy cool with those little specks in there? It kind of makes it look like blue cheese. So grab about half a cup of cranberries, and to decorate it, just push them into the surface of the cheese. Now this step isn't necessary if you don't want to decorate it. If you're just making it to snack on, you definitely don't have to do this. I like to do this when I serve it at a party because it's just so dang cute and pretty, and the cranberries complement the cheese beautifully. But if you're not feeling up to it, you definitely don't have to. It's your cheese, you're gonna do what you want with it. Beautiful cheese balls, so delicious. So if you are not gonna eat this right away, store it in the fridge until you're ready. It'll get softer the longer it sits out, so you wanna keep it nice and firm until you're ready to serve it. I'm ready to serve it because I'm gonna serve myself some and give it a try. So let me grab some crackers and just put some crackers around it. Oh my god, it's just so precious. There we go, crackers and all. Isn't it adorable? Okay, so I'm gonna try some. I love this cheese, I'm excited. I haven't made it in a while. Nice and firm. Spreadable. Look at that, yes. Yes. Delicious chickpea. High five. Come here. High five. Yeah, good girl. Okay, you can have a cracker. It is so creamy, dreamy, delicious. It's got that kind of tang of a cheesiness from the miso and the lemon juice. The thyme adds a little burst of freshness throughout there. Cranberries, a bit of sweetness. Just love it. I know I say that all the time, but man, I love good vegan food. I'm so excited about it. Now, as always, I'll post a link to the full recipe down below in the description, so you can check that out if you want to make this recipe. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, let me know by leaving a like. Don't forget to subscribe for a brand shiny new fuss-free vegan video every single Wednesday. And I'll see you next week. Bon appetit!